it's Jen from Not So Mystical Tarot. This is going to be your reading for Sun, Moon, or Rising sign of Libra for September 2019. You can find me on Instagram at Not So Mystical Tarot and NotSoMysticalTarot.com if you'd like a personal or a private reading. Now, let's just get to it. Let's get to it, Libra. What do we have going on? The Ten of Swords. Do not freak out. I know it looks bad, but it isn't. And the Nine of Swords. Okay, I love this for you, and I'm going to tell you why. First of all, you are the swords. So, Libra, you are an air sign. Air signs represented by swords. Logic. This is logic, okay? And to me, what this says is, here, something that you've been worrying about, fretting over, something that's kept you up at night, something that has just had you twisted up, is done. It's done and it's over. You don't have to worry anymore because really, like, dead is dead is dead is dead is dead. You may not like the outcome, or you may. It doesn't. This doesn't mean this is not bad. This is just saying it's done. You have the 9, the worry, the up all night, the constant thought about something, trepidation, fear, all that kind of stuff, and then you have the 10. Like, it's actually come to pass. So whatever it is, it's done and over with now. This is kind of a thing like whatever you were really worrying about, it's done. It doesn't necessarily mean it's bad. It just means it's done. It's over. Time to, like, pull the swords out, lay them to the side, and, walk away. Walk away. But you don't have to worry anymore. And I love that for you, Libra. I love that because I'm an air sign as well. So I get locked in my head and I start to worry, and I create havoc just by doing that. So I totally get you. Now you have the Four of Wands, and I love this also because what do you do after something is dead and it's done and it's over? You start over, you start again. And the Four of Wands is about building that foundation. Wands are action, also taking action. Do something, okay? You've been up in your head, you've been worried and concerned and whatever. Well, it's come to pass and it's over and done. So now what do? You get out and you do something. You build a new foundation. You do something different. You turn and burn from whatever this is, and you do something that is a completely different and that rebuilds whatever you've lost, Okay, you get the King of Wands coming up as well. So not only do you have the 4, which says it's time to get out there and do something and rebuild, but you have this King of Wands who is incredibly charismatic. He is successful. Nobody can say no to him. It's almost like you go from this horrible situation of worrying and upset to whatever this is coming to pass, and then you just like start over. Like you build something brand new and you just go for it. And when you go for it, you really end up, the King of Wands is like he glows, he comes into a room and everybody stops. Like he's everything. And I think like now that this has come to pass and you can let this worry and all this go, you get to kind of start fresh, and you get to I feel like you need to like pour your whole self into whatever this rebuild is and just go for it. And I think you end up here at this King of Wands just feeling like you can't touch me. I feel fantastic. What an awesome thing for the last quarter of the year, right? To get information like that. Like, you can always start over. That's the thing. You can always start over. You can't start from the beginning, but you can start over. So, you know what? I think that is symbolic of what you've got going on this month. You can always start over. 9 of Wands. Yeah, but you're a little scared. Everybody's getting this. And the 4 of Pentacles. Okay, you are a little nervous to start over. The 9 of Wands, 9s are, in this case, this is kind of trepidation, nervousness. I don't know, like, what will people say? This thing just ended and now I'm doing this. Oh, I don't know. I mean, this could be like a relationship ends and now you meet someone new and you're like, I dig this person. I'm going for it. That whole 4 of Wands and King of Wands. It could be, that's just an example. It could be anything. But whatever it is, if you don't take action, what happens? Nothing, right? You just stay back here and you're just worried and you're like, well, I don't know. Well, what happens when you stay back and you hide and you go, I don't know? Nothing happens. So you still, something ended. So it's time for something new. Either you step forward and you kind of make that leap, or you don't. And I definitely feel your fear and trepidation. You've also got this 4 of Pentacles, which is like your earthly self going, I better hang on to stuff. I don't want to go too crazy. I don't want, and you know what? You don't have to go too crazy. And you had that 4 of Pentacles, which was about rebuilding. But you also, you can rebuild without losing your mind. It's okay to keep a little bit of stuff close to you, and I don't feel like that's a bad thing at all. So when you kind of go for it, you can hold back a little bit, and then maybe that's what this is too. It's just that it's okay to hold back just a little bit. You don't have to give your whole self away in the beginning to be still super happy, have a lot of fun, and be very successful. Now, coming up with this, you have the Judgment card. And Judgment in this case says to me, you know what? You've already put all your cards out on the table. We already see where everything is going to go. You couldn't have done anything else. And that's just the reassurance here, where you have this fear and trepidation that kind of holds you back from starting something else. You got the Judgment card coming and saying, listen, you couldn't have done anything else. And even if you could have, you didn't. So it doesn't matter. It's over. It's done. There's nothing more to do about that old situation. So you might as well turn and live. You're still here. You might as well still live and experience that new situation. And then you have the Magician coming up. So with this Four of Pentacles, like I said, you might feel like you want to hold back a little bit, and that's okay. But the Magician has every single element in an infinite amount available to you. So even though you feel like you might want to hold back a little bit, that's perfectly fine. But just don't forget that the universe is there. When you're ready and you know what you want, the universe is kind of waiting to hear from you. So when you're ready to come out of here, and when you're ready to kind of let go a little bit more, when you can see that things have come and gone and it's over and done, and you're ready, the universe is there waiting. Universe is there waiting, going, okay, well, what do you want? Like, we're here, we want to help you. So I'll be interested to hear how your September goes and how it is going. So thank you so much for watching, and I will talk to you soon.